Conan Gray, how much are you gonna destroy me today? Guys, we have another brand new album release to check out today, and I am super late to this. I have been looking forward to this album so much, so please don't get it twisted. The fact that I am 2 weeks late is only due to the fact that I have been really sick over the last few weeks. Hashtag nauseous. And we are finally sitting down to listen to Wishbone by Conan Gray, which Conan Gray is very dear to me. You know, he's been dear to me since I discovered his music a couple years ago, so this is pretty late for me to be jumping into this album, but better late than never. And after Conan Gray's last album, Found Heaven, I said to myself, I am never going to doubt this man ever again. Because I went into that album and I didn't love the first single and I was like really nervous, and then I ended up absolutely loving that album. And from this point onward, I just have full trust in anything Conan gives me, like that it will be quality shit. So I'm really excited about this album, especially because I feel like he is going back to that more emotional, like real raw songwriting that he did before. Like there's nothing wrong with him mixing it up a little bit and doing Found Heaven. Like that was a fun ass little moment, but I'm really glad he's going back to like the more raw emotional heartbreak shit. Okay, I don't know, maybe I just like sad music a little bit too much. As far as like the songs that have grabbed my attention, there's quite a few because I actually really love this track list. I feel like it's really interesting, it's really unique. I especially am drawn to the titles Nauseous, Caramel, however you want to say that, and Class Clown. But I'm also really excited for Romeo, My World, 1111. I feel like that could be a really sad one. So I'm basically excited for everything we're about to do. We're gonna be watching the This Song music video, we're gonna be watching the Vodka Cranberry music video, and we're gonna be watching the music video for Caramel, which I believe also came out. And they are all featuring the same actor, who I recognize him, but I'm not sure what he's from. But we're not there yet, okay? We're on the first track. We're starting the album with a song called Actor. I am so freaking ready for this. The singles are beautiful and immaculate, and my favorite of the two is Vodka Cranberry. So, going in so excited. Okay, let's get into Actor. I feel like he's gonna talk about how he has to be an actor in the relationship, and it's gonna be really sad. Okay, I'm already at the gates. The gates of heaven.
Nobody saw us in the hotel lobby, and nobody saw us with your sweatshirt on me, leaving bruises on our necks and a summer spent in a coat shack.
Oh my god, I'm already getting so many of his other songs, like Heather and Summer Child and all the really depressing ones.
Nobody wondered where you went all April.
Oh my god, also the acoustic guitar to start this off is a fucking personal attack. Yeah, it is a personal attack. A summer spent in coat check. Oh, so they were like making out in the coat check. Okay, gotcha.
But my friends discovered when you left me in July, no, I didn't cry, kept the light alive.
Yeah.
But the church bells won't stop ringing for an undead wedding day, and you've spent the summer drinking while I spent it being erased.
It's just water, but
it just won't go away. Let's pretend nothing happened, I agree.
Ow.
But you're a much better actor than me.
Oh, I got chills. Because I am like kind of, I don't know, making a personal comparison to my own life and like a situation that I went through recently where something occurred between me and another person, and basically we had to carry on like nothing had happened, even though something pretty significant had occurred. And I felt like I wasn't being a good actor, but like they were pretty much an amazing Oscar-winning candidate, okay? Like they were really playing the part well, as though nothing had happened. So I'm kind of relating it to that. God, you've spent the summer drinking while I spent it being erased. I think that is such a beautiful, heartbreaking couplet. I tried to hide the feeling, but it just won't go away. Let's pretend nothing happened, I agree, but you're a much better actor than me. I feel that on a personal level because I'm someone who like really shows my emotions on my sleeve. So like if I am in pain, like you are going to know about it. So I think this whole concept is like highly relatable, especially to like emotional girlies and guys. Girlies and guys, they're emotional. Okay, let's get into the second verse.
But you're a much better actor than me.
It's so light and pretty but the lyrics are heavy.
You didn't react, you said I barely even fucking know him. You're saving your face, but you take it out on your nose. The white wind blows, and now lives ago.
You're saving your face, but you take it out on your nose. I don't exactly know what that means, but first impression, he's lying because, you know, Pinocchio, like his nose grows when he lies. So that's my personal interpretation of that lyric.
Won't stop ringing for an undead wedding day, and you spent the summer. But you're a much better actor than me. If you ever cared, well, I would know, blame it on a bad manic episode.
Ooh.
Tell all your friends that she's the one, and you could say it's love, but the church bells won't stop ringing for an undead wedding day. And you spent your whole life drinking, oh, drinking me away.
Drinking me away.
But I just can't lie that way. Oh. You pretend nothing happened, I believe, 'cause you're a much better actor.
He did the thing. He did the thing. He ended it before the lyric actually ended. Yeah, the song was interesting to me because it felt so light. It felt so pretty. It was in this pocket of sound that was so pleasant, right? But the lyrics were obviously telling a very unpleasant tale. So there's kind of a contradiction there. I like the songwriting overall, especially how it got more intense as it progressed, right? Like the second verse was more intense than the first verse. The bridge, I feel like, was one of the strongest sections as well. And I like how he, again, went into more detail. And what's kind of ironic, I guess, about the love story is like, it sounds like it was this secret romance, right? He says, nobody saw us in the hotel lobby. No one saw us with your sweatshirt on me. Nobody saw us when we were sneaking around and like having these intimate moments. So when it came time to pretend like nothing had happened, that was really easy to do because not a lot of people had seen us together. Sounds to me like a summer romance that ended in heartbreak. Like that's the vibe, that's the picture I got from the song. But he did say, you know, wedding bells are still ringing for an undead wedding day. So that's kind of implying that it was this more serious thing, right? Like we were going to get married, we were going to go all the way. I saw a future with you. So I'm not really sure, you know, if this album will be about one person all throughout or if it's about a bunch of different relationships. But either way, a really pretty way to open the album. You know, very open, very nice, very light. But the next track we are getting into is this song. This was a single. I didn't react to it, but I listened to it on my own. I've been listening to it a lot, and we're gonna check out the music video, which I understand is like a trilogy, all about the same characters for like this song, Vodka Cranberry, and Caramel. So I'm really excited to see how this unfolds over the next 3 videos. I feel like this is gonna be so cinematic. Like this whole album is just gonna be kind of like a movie. The way I would be so scared to do that, I feel like my head would just fly off. Oh, he's so cute though. I love seeing him just like back to his natural clothes and like, I don't know. It was fine with the full like found heaven thing. There was some fashion choices that were just a little bit different for him. And I don't know that I was like super into it, but I love that he's just back to kind of his like normal look, or I don't know. I just really like this more natural side of him. Is that a wishbone? Yeah. Took me a minute. God damn. I didn't see that coming. Was that supposed to be black? Oh, the dog.
You know that I love you.
plot twist, this entire album is about a relationship with the dog.
You know that I love you.
These deep vocals from him too.
I have a feeling that you love me back. We're sat in my bedroom.
He's just showing off how flexible he is in this video.
Your eyes are like heaven. Your voice is like rain. 11:11.
That's one of the song titles, 11:11.
The words on my mind.
I need to know where this little man is from. Okay, Corey, isn't he from Girl Meets World? Corey Fogelmanis, that is quite a name. I don't know that I pronounced it correctly. Girl Meets World. How did that end in 2017? Side note. Okay, now I'm gonna spiral about time and it's quickly passing. Okay, let's not do that right now.
Hope you can see if you read
Cinematic as hell.
that I
Wait. Oh, he's in his feels. Oh, he is in his feels. He is in love. Okay, which we knew, but he really is. He's clutching the damn sheets like he's in love.
I hope you can see if you read through these lines that I wrote this song about you. Something I wish you knew.
This is so giving like summer teen romance movie, coming of age flick.
I wrote this song about you.
We get it, you're cute. I didn't need a reminder that I'm single. Very swampy. Oh, not the ice cream.
You joke about your mother.
Why did I think that was Sabrina Carpenter? I don't know why.
You can't help but cry when she hears Elton John.
So he's okay. He's talking to other people. I didn't see that coming. I thought this was just gonna be like them in love for the whole video. Like,
I can't wash it off, so it's easy to sleep.
you're gonna go talk to another person, talk to a girl, and then come and sneak in my bed with me after you just did that. I don't like this man. I don't like this boy, okay? I don't like the vibes I'm getting. I really thought this was gonna be just like the love part of the trilogy, right? Like this was just gonna be them in love, like doing cute shit the entire time. Unfortunately, it's taken a turn.
I wrote this song about you.
Yes! Run!
Something
Because that's what this song feels like. It feels like running through a field.
but then
Oh, they're playing in the water.
it's straight. I wrote this song about you.
I've heard his name's Brando. Kind of an interesting name, right? Anyone named Brando, I don't know if I can trust him.
Is it dumb believing you might love me too?
Apparently it is dumb. Conan.
Yeah.
Oh! I just didn't know there was gonna be a whole makeout scene. Not me being in my feels on the second song of the album. Yeah! The strings in this song should be illegal. Yeah. Stop being cute. Oh my god. Okay. The chemistry is chemistrying. But it's storming. That means that something bad's happening. That's the oldest trick in the book. The storm is coming, which means it's all about to go to shit. Way to put me through an emotional roller coaster, Conan, okay? It's been 2 songs, and I feel like we're already going through the emotional roller coaster. That was beautiful. Like, it was very beautifully, cinematically created. It felt like a coming-of-age flick, where, like, 2 characters are falling in love, obviously, and, like, having their beautiful little summer romance, and everything just feels like it's through these rose-colored lenses, right? Like, we go to get ice cream, we go play in the water, like, life is just perfect, right? It's so romantic, it's so beautiful. Kind of before shit hits the fan, right? I mean, and we did get inklings of shit hitting the fan in that video, such as him talking to the girl and then going and sneaking back into Conan's bed as though nothing had happened. He's an actor, okay, just saying. But their chemistry was super cute. I really liked that. That was like so cute and cinematic and just beautiful. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. The next track though is Vodka Cranberry. So we actually have another music video. I didn't realize that the second music video was right now. So, okay, I gotta gotta gird my loins a little bit, because this could be a lot sadder, obviously, okay? This is a sadder song. This song is like a love song. Like, I wrote this song about you, I looked at you, I fell in love, like, we're in love, and I wrote this song, and then Vodka Cranberry steps in and is like, hold my beer, okay? Because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So, we might be getting a little bit of a sadder vibe. So the trilogy continues.
He's been different.
Hate that.
Says he's just sad summer's over. I can't believe how much time we wasted. I wish it could just be us for a little bit longer.
It's so cinematic. Again, transitions. And dogs. The dogs are making their self known. This is the best song ever written. I just want to make that known.
You say we're fine, but your brown eyes are green this time. So you've been crying my name, so quick, so straight. It sounds the same as the time we took a break.
I don't think he even smoked that cigarette. I think it was a fake cigarette.
So strange to be back at your place.
Okay, we're loving the shirtless shots in these music videos.
Speak up, I know you hate me.
Not skipping rocks.
Picture and cry like a baby.
These music videos are like all the tropes from the classic rom-com, like coming of age type stories where people just do romantic cute shit together. Like, they are definitely gonna be stargazing at some point in these music videos, watching the clouds, like all those cute little things that I feel like only happen in like fiction. I don't know. Do people like really go skip rocks with their loved ones? Maybe.
Leave me waiting, going too drunk off the...
Okay, they love playing in water. We have established this. Everything's funnier when you're with that person. Everything is better. Life is the greatest until they fuck you over.
Then I will.
Oh, this production. Oh, give me windshield wipers.
Look dumb and you look mean. You casually steal back your teeth.
Even just the shot of the fan is so beautiful. The freaking cinematic value in these music videos, like, they're very simplistic. There's not a ton of like crazy shit going down or anything, but like they're so beautiful just in their simplicity, you know? And like the lighting and just the colors and the vibes are just, oh, they're beautiful.
And your polo cap, yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I notice everything you do. To be lying to my face, 'cause I
Looks like he's very stressed. He's obviously sad.
speak up, I know you hate me.
And it's always hard when like you love someone but they're kind of in this sad place and you're not sure if it's because of you or because of like their own personal stuff or if it's like a mixture and you don't want to make it about yourself but you feel like you're involved. It gets really sad and really messy. I feel like they're summing that up well.
Touch your picture and cry like a baby. Don't leave me waiting. Going too drunk off the vodka.
This song is so fucked up. It's so good.
In the middle of the night.
That's reminding me of the All Too Well short film scene.
If you won't end things.
Not this girl again. Okay, she clearly is trouble. She's clearly trying to break up this relationship, and I do not appreciate her existence. Oh, and then they're back to being cute, and you're like, are we okay or are we not? Me. If I ever tried to smoke, I know that would be my reaction. Oh, yes, fighting, then back together, yeah. They can't decide what they are. Speak up. I I just clocked it too with like connecting it to the lyrics. Speak up, I know you hate me. Say something. But he's not saying anything. He's just being distant and weird and off. And again, it makes this like really toxic, not toxic, but like really sad atmosphere where you're like, if he would just communicate with me, I would know and we would be able to address this. But he's not saying anything. He's just giving me the cold shoulder. Okay. He just keeps spiraling and smoking more and in the middle of the night, waiting like an imbecile. If you won't end things, then I... Is he leaving without Conan? Is he like ditching him at that place? He looks so genuinely sad. That was a gorgeous acting moment. Really beautiful acting. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Brad!
Conan just wanted an excuse to be shirtless in all these music videos, which is totally valid, okay? Okay, so he literally ditched him in the middle of, it looked like a motel or something. I don't know. I didn't like fully register what was occurring because hashtag that song is freaking amazing. And every time it comes on, I will just be getting hella distracted because it is such an amazing song. But it looks like he left him at a motel, which is very rude, very immature. Like, you can't just drive away and like leave someone in the dust like that, even if you don't want to be with them. Like, that is just not the way to handle things. But that is it for now for the music videos. Okay, so we're going back to the album, sliding back in, and we are going into a song called Romeo, which I feel like this could go either way. Like, this could be a really lovey-dovey song, or it could be just more pain. Like, I'm not sure how linear this album is gonna be with the storyline, but Romeo, love this title. Just, okay, Shakespeare, you know? Conan Gray is Shakespeare. What? I was not expecting that. A trumpet? Are we in like the Wild Wild West?
I was out waiting for you, but now you've got away from me.
His deeper vocals here.
Even in my worst pain, I was never dragging you around, so you'll carry my shame for free. You don't wanna know all I did. I drank your poison from your lips. I took that blade into my ribs. You took away my will to live. So I hope you know I'm never gonna want you back. Spending my summer in love, then I let it go dumb. So I did it all damn for what? You're no Romeo.
You're no Romeo. It's kind of interesting how in the verses he almost references the fact that he did this to himself. He says, I drank the poison from your lips. Like, I took the arrow in the back. He does blame himself, I think, in part for this ending, even though it's not really his doing. It's not like his fault, obviously. When someone hurts you, it's not your fault.
Never like sitting around your egoist actor friends. Never liked kissing your mouth with cigarettes on your breath.
Nope.
Like I don't know why I got so up in arms about losing you by my side. Looking back, I wish I listened to my friends who said I could get a much better guy.
Hindsight's 2020.
You swapped me with your drunken mouth all on her lips. Yes, I was just your experiment.
Oh!
So I hope you know I'm never gonna want you back. You put me in a grave of stone.
Again, when he says, I was your experiment, he could be referring to the fact that this guy actually likes girls typically, but he tried out being with a guy, you know, to see if he liked it. And Conan was like his experiment. And then he decided it wasn't for him and he went back to girls. Just coming in conjunction with the music video, that is like my takeaway. I'm not saying whether I'm right or wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but that is the vibe that I'm getting.
Spending my summer in love, then I went and got done, so I did it all damn for what? You're no Romeo.
This is so different for him sonically. Like, I really thought he was gonna play it safe with this album, but we are getting some experimentation here. Like, we are getting something different. With this song, I picture being in a saloon and there's a rancher, like, over on the side singing this song to me. Like, I don't know why this gives me, like, ranch in Montana, like, cowboy kind of energy for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a really unique, cool vibe, and I kind of dig it.
Where art thou? I'm all alone now. Where art thou? I'm back in your hometown.
Whoa.
Where art thou?
Where are we? Where are us?
You've gotta figure out your shit with someone else, man.
Yeah.
Can't fix you. So I hope you know I'm never gonna want you back.
Chorus goes hard. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that whole verse, the pre-chorus that I mentioned before, says, I don't want to know what you did with all the girls you swapped me with. Your drunken mouth all on her lips. Guess I was just your experiment. So it sounds like this guy was fully into girls. He was aware of that. And then he swapped out the girls for Conan to give whatever, like, as an experiment. It's really reminding me of the song, I think it's Pretty Girls by Renee Rapp, but like the whole idea of like someone not really liking you for you or like actually wanting to be with you, they just kind of want to use you as like this experiment for their sexuality, and it's like, it's not really a vibe, you know? I'm not something you can just use and discard like that. So okay, there's layers to this. Okay, I thought this was like gonna be a really simple album, like he loves me, then he loved me not, and that's it. But like there's layers to this. There's shit that this guy did that was not really cool. Oh, okay. It just ended like that. I really liked it. It was different. Like, it was definitely different. It definitely, like, we'll see if it's something that I go back to often or not, but I really loved the chorus. I thought it was catchy, it was fun, had good energy behind it, but like also it had the lyrics to match it. Like, it had the lyrics, it had the storytelling, which he always does, but like, I really loved when he just said, you're no Romeo. Like, it's a simple line, but it really hit me. And yeah, it does sound like a lot of the blame for this relationship ending is on Brando, or you know, what Brando represents, which is the person that Conan is writing this album about. So seems so far like Conan is in the right here, but we'll continue and see if that continues to be the case. The next one is called My World. I feel like this is gonna be another love song, like you were my world, and now you're not. He just hit me. Oh. This is so different, is it not? I had this album pegged wrong.
I've given up on being anything. Romeo, I do not need a referee.
I can't tell what he's saying.
You're just a summer fling. Every fucking person I would have to please. Maybe I got that from you.
Oh my god, the vocal mixing. I've given up on being anything. Romeo, I do not need a referee. Telling me we're just a summer fling. Yeah, so they were just a summer fling. I definitely got that vibe from the music videos, like, but again, he said there was a wedding song that's like still playing. So it sounds like he was really serious about this person. And maybe it was just like kind of that puppy love stage where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna marry them, but like it's not really that deep. I don't know. I found approval as a remedy. Every fucking person I would have to please. Maybe I got that from you. Okay, so now we're getting into the trauma and like the shit that he was left with after this relationship ended. Okay, so there's some deep rooted issues that have come from this. Cool, amazing, love that for us.
It's my world and it's my life.
Oh.
It's my girl and it's my guy. I'll kiss some if I might like. I'm down and you didn't lie. There was a time when you were everything.
Flow.
My self-assessment on your thought of me. So
You hear that twangy guitar again?
shut the door and shut the world of me. How was I supposed to know who I should be if I was no longer yours?
This is interesting. So it is kind of playing on the idea that this guy was his world. Because he says, there was a time when you were everything. All my self-assessment on your thought of me. So like everything I thought about myself was based on what you thought of me. Couldn't tell you who I was before. I don't even know what my life was before you came into it. How am I supposed to know who I should be if I was no longer yours, right? So it is playing on this idea of this guy being his entire world. But the chorus is not really what I thought it was going to be. It's like, it's my world, it's my life. So he's kind of taking back ownership of his decisions. Like, it's my girl, it's my guy, I'll kiss him if I want to. Like, I make my own decisions. He's almost like giving himself these affirmations. Like, it's my world, it's my life, I'll kiss him if I like, I make my own decisions, it's my time, I'll waste it how I want to. That's like the feeling that it gives me, is like these affirmations he has to tell himself over and over again to try to get over the trauma from the breakup. It's very like whimsical and fun. Really high falsetto too. Which is different from the other tracks. It felt like he was going to this low, deep tone. Now he's really trying to bring out the falsetto. What are these transitions?
A full year later, you're calling me back. You're saying you're sorry for treating me like trash. It's totally okay, dude, I really don't mind. So you can keep drinking and living a lie.
Actor.
Talking all low when you're out with the guys. Doesn't matter to me, it won't affect my life. 'Cause I don't care anymore.
He's either in denial or he's healed. Not sure which it is. The way he sings that is like a Disney prince. Why is it always like a year later they come back, they suddenly want you back, but now you've moved on? Like, you got over all this trauma that you went through with the heartbreak. Like, you have kind of made your peace with it. You have grown, you have developed, and you no longer care about whether they're in your life. And now they want you back. Isn't that always how it goes? I love the bridge. Like, the bridge was definitely the standout part of that song for me. But like, the whole song was really cool. It felt like soaring. Like, again, I picture like running through the wind or something on like out in a field and just like feeling the breeze. Like, that's what this whole album feels like. It kind of feels like freedom, even though lyrically we're not really getting a lot of freedom themes. We're getting a lot of like, I got my heart broken and this is my story about it. I liked it. It was kind of a grower. Like, it's different for him, right? Vocally, we were getting a lot of that falsetto and like the higher notes, which like was just different. I had to adapt to that. There was some interesting like effects going on that I wasn't like, I don't know, I just didn't know what to make of them, but it was catchy. And I like was singing along by the end of the song, which I can never be mad when that is the case. Like, I can't be mad at a song when that's happening. Okay, the next one is Class Clown. I've been really curious about this one. Ding da ding da ding. A lot of like twangy guitars.
Growing up didn't go how I'd liked it. Twists and turns like the limbs of a pie. Do it all with the biggest smile. Half my friends barely know who I am, and there's none at fault but the song singing man. Don't wanna hear that I'm trailer trash. It's a heavy topic for crystal glass.
Damn.
Everything comes back around. I still feel like the class clown. Everything comes back around. I still feel like the class
clown. This production is really pretty.
While my father was barreling fists, I was laughing all the way through it. And now the blondies are clutching their ribs from my latest joke from my old bag of tricks. But there's this beautiful moment in it where I can sort of just vanish.
Oh, the production of this is gorgeous. I had to look up who produced it in case it was Aaron Dessner, because I got Aaron Dessner energy, but it's not him. It is, in fact, Ethan Gruska. Don't know who you are, but shout out. This is going back to Family Line, right? Like, while my father was barreling fists, I was laughing all the way through it. So, like, I was laughing through the trauma, laughing through the pain. I've always used humor to cope with my life, and I still feel like I do that. Like, I'm still always laughing, and it's to hide the fact that I've been through some shit. I always forget, like, what a traumatic past he has that, like, he really dove into on the Super 8 album, right? Like, we got so much insight into his life and his family and everything. And sometimes I forget that he divulged that, because I haven't listened to that album in a while. So sometimes I forget that, like, he went through that shit. And now he's going through heartbreak. And it's like, he still feels like he's laughing his way through the pain. And it's funny because I feel like people who have been through the most traumatic shit are always the funniest people you will ever meet. Like, I work with someone and she has had, like, so much go on in her life. And I said to her one day, I was like, well, you still have your sense of humor. And she was like, yeah, because if I didn't have a sense of humor, like, I would just die. So there's that fun fact for you.
Everything comes back around. I still feel like the class clown. Everything comes back around. I still
It's kind of like a lullaby a little bit.
like if I get older now, I'll let my younger version down. And if I stop laughing, all the blood will just start pouring out. 'Cause the glass been trying to talk to my sister about it. Nothing funny about that home, but her and I, we already know. Everything comes back around. I still feel like the class clown.
What in, like, the Summer Child Family Line had a baby kind of ass song is this?
Class clown.
Layering, it's like it is coming back around. The sound is where my trauma girlies at. Anyone who's been through trauma, congratulations. This is your song. I hope you enjoy it. I think he highlighted it when he said, if I stop laughing, all the blood will just start pouring out. It reminds me of that phrase, if you're not laughing, you're crying. If you're not making jokes and making fun and making light of your situation, like, you're just going to die emotionally. Like, you are going to not be okay. So it is a coping mechanism, and it's a damn good one. Yeah, like, I feel like myself personally, whenever I'm talking about something serious, I start giggling, I start laughing. Like, I get so awkward, and it's not because I'm not sad about the situation or, you know, trying to be serious. It's just like, it naturally happens because it's so uncomfortable to, like, talk about those things. So that's how I connected, I guess, to that. And yeah, that really felt like the baby of, like, Summer Child and Family Line, and they had a beautiful baby. And it is Class Clown. Sonically, was it my favorite song in the world? Definitely not. I'm curious to see if it'll grow, you know, because this song was kind of a grower for me, so I feel like I want to give this album time and space to develop for me, but it didn't, like, grab me sonically as much. But the bridges are really hitting. I will say the bridges are kind of elevating the song to the next level. The next one is Nauseous. I am really excited about this one. I regularly get nauseous thanks to anxiety and other things, so yeah, I'm excited. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care that it's pretty.
You just wanna dance. Feels like our final act. You're holding my hand. I know you, I've seen you, I've watched you around. Everyone trusts you, they love you out loud. You all that goes up, well, it's got to come down. Your love is a threat, and I'm nauseous. Scares me to death how I want it. I'm haunted by people who've left So you scare me to death. Yeah, you scare me.
Oh, the way... No, he knew what he was doing when he, like, ramped it up to that moment and then pulled it right back. Like, that is diabolical freaking production, especially for Conan Gray. Like, listen, I love my dude Conan Gray, but, like, that is next level for him. Okay, it is. It's next level for him. Come on. So many guitars, like... It feels like I'm on a prairie. Okay, that's where I am for this album. I'm like in a prairie, like someone's just diddling the old guitar and like singing these folk songs to me almost. Like it does feel folky. It feels like folklore a little bit. Not the album, but like just the folklore, the actual thing. This one's really pretty. Like what the fuck is the lyrics? This is for my anxious attachment girlies. Congratulations, we got a song.
With people before, they left like a fallen floor, and there as I soared, I vowed to be nevermore too trusting and loving, depending and kind. Behind every kiss is a jaw that could bite. And maybe
so relatable.
That's why I feel safe with bad guys, because when they hurt me, I won't be surprised. Your love is a threat, and I'm nauseous. Scares me to death how I want it.
This is the most relatable song to me so far, which is not good.
Yeah, you scare me.
Oh my god, these open chords just... Ugh.
Maybe I'm here, waiting for someone. I know that it's in me to really love someone, but that's not a thing that I learned from my loved ones.
It's diabolical the way he writes about heartbreak and family heartbreak like all at once. Like, just pick a trauma to write about. You don't get to write about both. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, can we agree? Oh my god. To me, that was the best song so far. I really just thought that one was the most like relatable. I don't know. Maybe it's a me problem. Maybe it's a me problem and it's my own trauma that I need to work through. But like, it was so relatable. Like, I mean, the whole chorus, right? Like, your love is a threat. It scares me to death, but I want it. Like, that is so relatable, especially for like people who have anxious attachment. You kind of are attached to the people who give you that hot and cold energy, or like don't always treat you the way that you deserve. Not common sense, but I'm haunted. Like, you know it's not logical, but you still feel drawn to that person. And then the whole second verse, like, he goes in detail, like, people before they left, and I vowed that I would never be that kind again, and I would never trust anyone ever again. And I feel that on a spiritual level, okay? Trust issue girlies, again, rise. This is our song. Behind every kiss is a jaw that could bite. Like, being afraid that every nice person is secretly like going to betray you is so real. And he does connect it to his family line and like his family patterns and how they've treated him. But even if you can't relate it to that, I feel like that's just a common thing. Like, it's just intensely relatable. And I feel like, I don't know, he put this so perfectly into a song. I love the chorus. I think it's so cool how it like builds up to that moment and then strips back. Like, that is such an impactful part, especially because he's highlighting the word nauseous, which is like, I'm already impressed that you put that word into a song, because that is not a word that it seems like would lend itself to being in a song, right? Like, how are you going to rhyme to that? How are you going to like make it make sense? and make it flow, but he did that. He completely did that. And I love the choir like coming in too. Like, yeah, that was just a beautiful song. Like, and are we surprised? Like, no, we're not surprised, but I don't know. To me, that was definitely one of the best tracks so far. Okay, the next one is called Caramel. We actually have a music video for this. So this is gonna be the third music video of the lovely trio of Wilson, I think, and Brando coming together and then falling apart. So let's get into it. So fun. This is such a fun journey. We're already at a pool. Okay, they love water. They're gonna be shirtless and splashing in the water. That much we know. Shirtless, splashing. Technically he's swimming, but I didn't know he was such a fish.
Well, in the moment, you weren't all that kind. Your wide-eyed grins, all I can see when I think of that time. Promises spoken, all coming back as lies.
Love the cinematography. Look at these shots.
A sweet kiss is all I miss in the back of my mind. And I know
Back at the grocery.
it was bad, but you burned inside my memory so well.
Ooh. Oh my god, the chorus. First of all, I love an explosive chorus, so I just ate that up. But also, like, you went inside my memories so well. You burn inside my memories so well. You're caramel. I love that. That is like, oh, just a beautiful little couplet. Okay, let's continue.
Your cigarette breath, thick on your open mouth.
The cigarette breath is a paid actor on this album.
And coffee grounds when I think of it now.
This is so reminding me of his song Memories, and like he can't view anything in the same way because everything is tainted by this person, and he wishes they would just stay in his memory or even get out of his memories and he would forget about them, but like he keeps being reminded of them. Are they breaking up or making out?
You can act real cool cause it's over now, but man, you cried when it all went down. And no one believed me, you gaslighted feelings. Still you had me thinking that I was the reason that I was fucking losing my mind.
Flow. Oh my god. That entire second verse is the best part of this album so far. Like the flow. Conan Gray, you had no right to do something that cool.
Is what we deserve.
Not him making you breakfast.
Burn inside my memory so well. You caramel.
This chorus. Caramel. Best chorus on the album, Argue with the Wall. Yo, yo, yo. So he's kind of reflecting back on the relationship, on when they kissed. He's like, okay, this is his memories. Got it. Took me a minute. Splashing. Called it. His vocals. Also, I just love a stripped down chorus at the, like, I don't even care that it's not like the most original thing in the world and it's done in a ton of different songs. Like, I will eat it up every single time you give me an explosion and then immediately give me the stripped down version of the chorus. Every single time.
Caramel. your caramel.
It's like a visual representation of the loves me not poem that like people say as they take the petals off the flowers. Okay, another very cinematic, like simplistically beautifully shot music video. Yeah, it seemed like he was reflecting back on the relationship and all the sweet moments they shared, and it was like very bittersweet because it's so fun to reflect back on those moments when like you were so happy and so in love, but it's also very challenging obviously because you're reliving the past and like you're not there anymore. So, okay, I would love to say this is all fiction, but I guarantee that this is actually based on something that Conan went through because he is a very autobiographical storyteller from everything I know about him, which I don't know him obviously in my personal life, but that's the vibe I've always gotten from his music, and the way he described this album is like, this is the album he's always wanted to make. This is the themes that he's always wanted to explore, right? And whether or not every single detail of the album is exactly autobiographical, I think, he's definitely sharing things that he's gone through. So I feel for him, and I wish he wasn't going through this. I guess that's all I have to say about that. The next one is called Connell. I don't know if that's like a person or a place or what's going down or if I'm like mispronouncing that. So I guess we will find out. Oh, and I didn't say this, but Caramel is one of my favorites as well. I'm obsessed with how explosive that song was. It was like the energy that I completely needed in this moment, and like, yeah, just kind of screaming it out and like letting out all that cathartic emotion. I live for it. Okay. Stop. Stop with the guitar.
Saw you in a photograph with some brunette girl, and I had back laughing. I almost hurled when I saw your hand on the small of her back. Spent my summer months in your unwashed sheets, and I know it's dumb that I'd ever think that I'd meet your mom and dad.
Oh, I love the flow.
Skipping your stones at my window in the dark.
Do people actually skip stones in real life? This is a genuine question. Please let me know if you've ever gone stone skipping with your loved ones.
Kissing your ghost was my own damn fucking fault. But deep in my bones, I know pain is what I earn.
Oh no.
You remind me of how good it feels to hurt.
Pain is what I earned? It's certainly not. I'm not gonna allow him to be a sucker for his own pain. Like, that's something that I'm not gonna stand by.
Yeah, you remind me of how little I deserve.
That's not true.
I'm from Texas skies, you're from London streets, and I'm not your type, but you're trying things, so that's everything I need. Validate the worst thoughts inside my head, that I'm not worth shit and I'm better dead. Who's a victim in the end? Kissing your ghost was my own damn fucking fault. But deep in my bones, I know pain is what I earn.
Pain is not what you earned, Conan. I need that to be abundantly clear. Like, pain is not what you deserve. You did not do anything to deserve this treatment. But like, it can feel like that when you're spiraling mentally, right? Like when someone hurts you and you're connecting it back to all these past traumas and like these past ways that other people have treated you and the way that you treat yourself, and suddenly it becomes this chain of just like self-hatred. And it sounds like that's what this song is. Just a chain of like self-hatred, and it is relatable. I mean, especially because sometimes you kind of just want to wallow in that pain, right? Like you're going through a painful heartbreak and you don't want to run away from the pain. You just want to wallow in it and completely throw yourself a pity party. And I feel like that kind of is what this is about too. Like just being in that wallowing place and like just feeling the pain, and it kind of feels good in this weird messed up way. Like it doesn't make sense why it should feel good, but it kind of feels good to hurt.
And you remind me of how good it feels to hurt.
You remind me of how good it feels to hurt.
Yeah, you remind me of my father's word.
You remind me of my father. That's a cold cut coming from the rest of the album, right? Explaining how much his father has impacted him and hurt him, like, to say you remind me of my father is like the biggest insult he could have put in a song.
Oh, no.
Beautiful. He's spiraling. He's spiraling further down. Production of this is just gorgeous. Like, it's really pretty. That's all I have to say. Oh, we're in such a good little pocket right now with Nauseous, Caramel, and then Connell. Like, those have all been 3 of my favorite songs on the entire album. That one was gorgeous. Like, the production was beautiful. I mean, the production of this whole album so far is really stunning. It's, like, different for him, right? But it's also, like, it kind of feels like it makes sense. Like, it does give me hints of, like, his older music. Relatable, the whole concept of spiraling and, like, kind of being in that sad place and just wallowing in it. And for him to say, you remind me of my father, like, you remind me of all the pain I've been through in my entire life and my childhood, and now I have to kind of like recover from that all over again. It's heavy stuff, you know? It's heavy stuff. But that was a beautiful, beautiful song. Okay, the next one is called Sunset Tower. Give me a bop. I haven't been bopping quite as much as I could.
Heard you in the city, you felt like total shit, walking past the Tower Hotel. Lucas says you're dating again. It's horrible getting all your needs to a friend. If you're out here doing well, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I can't hear it. Don't tell me.
Oh, I love that last line of the chorus.
You're moving on, lying to myself when I say that's what I want. Part of me just wants some proof. It's hurting you in the way it's hurting me too. You've got a messed up head and you need some space. I said, yeah, that's clear.
I love the verses.
But if you're working on yourself, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh.
I wish you the best, but hope that you die inside every time I'm playing in London. If there is someone new that you're out here fucking,
Conan!
don't tell me.
I wish you the best, but I hope that you die inside. That is like a vibe and a half. Like when you're like, you know what? I hope you have a great life. I hope you're happy. Like I truly do wish the best for you, but like I hope you're also dead inside. Like you can't even explain or describe why you feel that way about someone, but it's just how you feel. Ooh, some little add-ons to the chorus. I love that melody. It's so simple, but it's so pretty that it just physically hurts me a little bit. Total grower. Like, I literally hated it for the first verse. I don't know why. I just was like, oh, this is not my song. And then, like, as it progressed, oh my gosh, I just loved it so much. I love how it built and how it layered up at the end, those, like, add-ons to the chorus. I love the don't tell me part. Like, I don't know what type of narcotics he put into that part of the song, but, like, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that feeling of, like, I don't want to know if you're doing better, but also, like, I kind of do. Like, I kind of want to know your every move. And I am, like, looking you up on Facebook to see what you're doing, but also like I don't want to know. Okay, the next one's called 1111. Yeah, I feel like I don't know where this is gonna go, but I do be making wishes at 11:11 because I'm hella superstitious.
Shooting star on the night we first kissed. Like a sign, if I blink, you'll be missed. As I'll find signs for you and I.
Forever.
Oh, for you and I. Wow. There's wishbones and clovers and numbers from heaven. Shapes in the stars to invent our connection. As much as I act like I want to forget it, I still wish for you at 11:11.
I still wish for you at 11:11.
Heard you seeing some girl in New York.
This is front porch music. This is the music that you listen to in the dead of night when the crickets are out and you're on your front porch drinking sweet tea or something. And like, I mean that as a compliment. Like, I mean that in a good way. This is also one of my favorite songs. Like, I don't know what is up with these last 4 tracks, but something's occurring. I liked, you know, the first part of the album, but like this section is really hitting for me. And this one already, like, you feel kind of silly. You're like, why am I still looking for signs that we should be together when like you've clearly made it known, made it obvious that we're not meant to be, you know? But I'm still looking for signs. I'm still wishing for you at 11:11, even though I know that you are not my person. That is highly relatable.
What am I reading horoscopes for?
Yes! I have randomly been reading my horoscopes recently, and I was never a horoscope person before. Like, I was never someone who sought out that kind of like guidance in my life, and I randomly started doing it recently, and it's coincided with the fact that I was having feelings for someone at the same time. So I was kind of reading my horoscope hoping for like some sign of hope that I would be with this person. And that's kind of what he's talking about here. Like, why am I still looking for signs even though like this is not going to work out? And that's exactly what my situation was. He's creeping me out with how on the nose he is to my situation right now.
Wait for nothing.
That's beautiful.
As much as I act like I want to forget it, I still wish for you at 11:11.
This is crazy.
Still wish for you. Wishbones, clovers, salt spilling over. Why don't you come back? That shit's over my shoulder. There's black cats, broke glass, cracks on the pavement, but I just can't accept that it's too late to save us. There's wishbones and clovers and numbers from heaven. As much as I know that it's time to forget it, I still wish for you at 11:11.
This is the most relatable song ever written.
I still wish for you.
I still wish for you at 11:11. Is it over? I'm like loving the journey, but also like ready to end the pain. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna clap for that one because, I mean, it was just another beautiful song, okay? I'm getting like masterpiece vibes at this point. Like, again, when we started the album with Actor, I was like a little bit nervous. I was like, oh girl, I don't know if I'm gonna like really connect with this on a spiritual level. And then for me, like the second half of the album, I've loved, like that's been for me the stronger section and like where I've really been connecting, like lyrically, sonically, it's been so beautiful. So Wishbone, you know, I was wondering how that was gonna tie into the album. Like I love that as the album title. I don't think I said that like I love the album title for this. I love the album cover so much. I love the entire aesthetic behind this album, but I was wondering how the term Wishbone was going to relate to the storyline at hand, and he made it known in that track that this guy is like a wishbone to him. You know, he keeps going back and like wanting this person even though this person has deeply hurt him, deeply wronged him. But like if you really love someone, you know, you sometimes just don't even care that they've hurt you. Like you just want to be with them because because you love them and care about them so much. And it doesn't really matter how they've like fucked you over. That is a real feeling. You know, I've experienced it myself. So yeah, I really, really resonated with that one. Yeah, it was just beautiful. I mean, I have no other words other than it was beautiful. Like the chorus was gorgeous. Wishbones and clovers, and he just basically listed every superstition throughout the song, and it was like the best song ever. So riddle me that. But we're on the last track, believe it or freaking not. I say that every time, but like, believe it or not, we're on the last track, and it is called Care. I feel like it's gonna be like, I don't care, but I do care. You know, again, kind of this contradiction he's going through in this album of like, I care about you, but I also can't be with you, and like, you hurt me so bad, and like, I don't care. At the same time, like, I don't care. I care, but I don't care. It's gonna be beautiful. It's already beautiful. Where are we? We bopping for this one.
Charlie, when do you shout? He says he can tell that you're doing well. Out of your spell, now all that I want.
The falsetto.
Life's so much better now that we don't speak, and we felt like strangers in February. Will always be parts of me that are yours.
Vocals are insane, like really different for him. Life's so much better now that we don't speak, but there will always be a part of me that is yours. And that reminded me of his song Yours on Super Ache, which is one of my favorite songs by him. It's absolutely beautiful, and so I connected it to that. And I don't cry because it's over. I just don't feel like I could love again. Again, I don't know, like he's just saying it so relatably on this album. Like he's saying things that I've never heard put into words on an album before. I'm not saying it's like groundbreaking or like this is like the most insane lyrical concept I've ever heard, but like just the simplicity of it. Sometimes the most simple lyric is the most impactful and is the most truthful. And I love the line, I don't cry because it is over. I just don't feel like I could love again. You know, it may be simple. On paper, it seems like simple, like something not to freak out over, but like I am freaking out because, again, sometimes the simple lyrics are the most impactful, the ones that are the most honest, the ones that are the most easy to connect to. And I told myself that I'm over you, but I care. Again, it's like simple, but like it is the thing. Like I've never heard that said in a song before, and it's exactly how I felt time and time again. He always does this. He makes just the most relatable freaking little song you've ever heard, and you're like, how did you do that, Conan Gray? Like, how did you make that such a relatable lyric?
Making believe mistook who you are for who you could be.
Limerence!
Though I won't miss being your lover, I'm still losing a friend.
Woo.
So I don't cry.
Do that thing!
I just don't feel like I could love again. And I told myself that I'm over you, but I
You hear that line, that, yo! I can't even do it, but...
can't.
Bopping, crying, cropping.
Not trying to say that I want you back, but it's best to linger in the past.
Yes.
Yeah, you're happy, but I don't cry 'cause it is over. I just don't feel like I could love again. And I told myself that I'm over you, but
It's a yodel. It's not even a sing. It's a yodel. Conan Gray, I will never doubt you ever again. I know I say that every time you release music, and it's not that I doubted him, but like anytime I go into an album where I'm like really, emotionally attached to the artist, like I've followed them for a long period of time. Even though I haven't followed him for that long, I feel like I have a history with him. And so I went into this nervous, right? Like, what if this one sucks? Like, I always go in nervous, for the people that I have a history with. So I did go into this album nervous, like excited but nervous. And I'm so happy to say that I just felt like this was such a beautiful album from Conan Gray. And like, this shouldn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. Like, I was expecting to really like this album, but again, after the first track, and like there were a couple tracks on the album that made me question like if I was really gonna vibe with it, but we got there, you know, we got there. In the second half, I feel like just was everything to me, honestly. Like, that's where I felt like the most relatable content to me personally was, which obviously like people are gonna connect with different portions of the album. That's not me saying like the first half was bad, but I just really connected more with like the lyrical content and the sonics of the second half of the album. And like, it was just all downhill from Nauseous onward. Like, I loved all of those songs. He'll just take like your exact emotion and put it in a song, and then you're like, how have I not heard a song before that said that exact same thing? But you haven't. You're like, wait, this is new. Like, I haven't heard a song that put words to my emotions in this same way. And so that's something I just really appreciated about this album. Sonically, it was beautiful. Like, it had this light, guitar-y, just gorgeous, floaty, running through the prairie type of feel to it. And it was pretty cohesive all throughout as well. He really played around with his vocals, like, which he did on Found Heaven as well. I think Found Heaven for me was like when I realized he is gonna start playing around with his vocals. Like, he's not just here to be a singer-songwriter. Like, he wants to like actually play around with his vocals, go to the deep notes, go to the falsetto, like use all the parts of his voice, right? And so this highlighted like he's continuing that, because I wasn't sure, you know, if he would do that again on this album, but I don't know, he really does love to dip it down to that low baritone and then go right up to the falsetto in the next track. I don't know why I'm starting to take off my earrings. I'm still filming, but Conan, I love you with my whole heart, and I am so sorry that you went through this experience, and I'm sorry that it fucked you up in the way that it did, and I do hope that you will heal eventually from this. I know you will. You know, I know you'll come through the other side, but damn if this was not a good album to make in the meantime. Like, while you were healing, thank you for making this album, because a lot of us who have not healed from breakups and stuff and being hurt by others can relate to this, or like if you have family trauma, that's another layer of relatability, right? Like, if you have a lot of trauma in your life, you're really gonna love this album. Like, this is for the trauma people. Yes, Wishbone, you have my entire heart. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.